We are on our journey, and look how green it is out here. Still low desert. Out here on our way to Julian. So we're gonna let motorcycles go by because we're in the Camry. Hey Nate.
Hi.
95 Camry with
241,374 miles.
241.
It goes okay.
Oh, it actually does. Oh, that's decent. Uphill too, at elevation. We're probably about 3,100 feet.
Something like that.
Around 3,000 feet. It's a gorgeous day. Do we have a thermometer?
No.
It's gonna be in the 90s, and we're entering the Cleveland National Forest. Very shagadelic.
100 meter Hollywood, coming from center. 100 meter Hollywood.
Julian, California. It's gonna be 30 degrees in a couple days. We're at about 4,000 feet here. I think it does snow here. But right now it's perfect and 74. And we are actually gonna get some pie. We've never been able to have Julian pie before, so we're gonna do that. They've even got a liquor store. Of course they would. It's out in the desert. What else do you do? Dutch apple. We are just to the east of Julian, or north?
East now.
Just to the east of Julian. We had our apple pie. It was great. I did Dutch apple. Usually we come out here. I thought it was Wednesday that they're closed, but today's Wednesday and everything seemed to be open. So we're on California Highway 78, which is a really, really twisty, curvy road here for a few miles, and then I think it straightens up. Currently headed out to Borrego Springs, so it should be pretty cool out there today. Talk about a hell of a road. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're just past Julian and Banner now. There's so much traffic ahead of us because they had one lane shut down for some rock slides, so we all got backed up. But it is beautiful out here. I don't know what the temperature is. The canyon?
It's probably out in the mid 70s, I would say.
Yeah, we're at about
the way the hills run down.
3,000 feet. Oh wow, that's beautiful.
10 radiators. And radiators are a lot of drag to a car.
Oh yeah.
So
that makes sense. I mean, that's a fair.
honestly though, this transmission feels better than the one in the BMW. The Adobe brick buildings.
I'll put you right
There you go. If you know what like a fish oil smells like, yeah, it's fish oil.
So this is downtown Borrego Springs, although that's the circle right there for Borrego. But yeah, there's not a lot here. There's actually more than I expected. There's more people than I expected. Likely
oh,
due.
Look, BMW driver parked in the wrong place again.
Oh wow, Melbourne red F30 328.
Nice color.
Those BMW people are the worst. Hot?
It's really hot.
It's pretty hot.
You're probably a little more sensitive to it too. Zero. What happened? It was like a breeze like 2 miles away.
Yeah, there was. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's a cool shot. Look at that.
You got all those palm trees with the mountain ranges in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that too.
With the flowers in the front. And I can fiddle with the polarizer to make it even clearer. It's too loud.
You know what road we're off of?
State Highway
70 something, 76?
I don't remember.
Doesn't matter, you don't have to look, but we are pretty close to Salton. That's the Salton Sea, Salton City out there. It's not as hot. It was about 95 in Borrego. It's about probably 90, 88 or 90 right now.
86. Highway 86.
86, okay. Yeah, that's why it's cool. There's a... This is Breaking Bad shit out here. If we see a mobile home with green smoke coming out of it, we're gonna go see what's up.
Oh, weird.
That is Salton City. Look at this. We are just east of Salton Sea, and
West.
this
We're west of Salton Sea.
west of Salton Sea, east of Salton City, and this is what things are looking like out here. There are still some nice homes that would be like what, $750,000 homes
Anywhere else in California.
Anywhere else in the San Diego, Los Angeles area. But out here, I don't know what they cost. 200? 100, 200?
Maybe.
You guys, there's a documentary on Netflix that I watched about the Salton Sea. It was part of like top 6 fails or something. Not fails, but things not gone to plan. It was part of some compilation like that. Fairly well done documentary. Watch that. It's very interesting to hear about what this was supposed to be and then what ended up happening to it. That looks pretty nice. It's an interesting watch though on Netflix. See if I can link it below.
Drainage channels and everything.
So
Kahulawa.
this is the Hawaiian neighborhood here. We're on Honolulu. There's Kahulawa something.
Hilo. I know where Hilo is.
Oh, Hilo, Hawaii. Yeah, you just pronounce all the vowels in Hawaiian, right?
Yeah.
Hawaii is, I think, the more technical.
It says there's water here. I don't see any
Water? Yeah. 30 years ago.
Right.
Fence is dicked.
Yeah, no kidding.
There's even electrical lines. It's a
you drive
city
through?
that never
Should I?
happened.
Oh, that was a gross sound.
So we are standing in the lake bed of the Salton Sea, and I can't go any further because it's getting
Sinking.
very squishy. In fact, you can read, look at the imprints I'm leaving. You can read the, does it say Sperry? I can't see it all.
It says non-marking Sperry Lopsider?
Topsider.
Topsider.
Sperry Lopsider.
Pretty close.
Oh, that's going to be the title of today's video.
Right.
So, this is the frickin' Salton Sea out here. That's a dock. Roz, man, I wish you were here. You would love this. That's a dock.
So bizarre.
I didn't realize that the sea level had
Receded.
receded so much.
I feel like we're in a bad movie.
And it's really, really salty here. All this white
like a movie.
calcified crust. The soil gets harder up here. It's still soft, but it's not sinky. This is crazy. There's the Camry.
Yeah. Someone.
90-something degrees up here. It is so quiet.
I know. We're in a bad movie.
It's silent.
We're gonna get murdered.
Yeah. The hills have eyes.
Ah, it's in my hair.
Ew.
Gross. It actually worked pretty well, honestly. I'm just gonna ask for here. Like I said, my format's so beautiful anyways, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I got off what would come off in your car, so.
Okay, that's fine.
I did. I posted it. You ready?
So the water's supposed to be up to here. This was the seabed, and then they were marinas. They somehow they put marinas in here. Put a marina.
Standing back that way.
Yeah. Right before that dock is where we were, and we just drove straight down the road. Can't read it from here, but that's probably a no trespassing private property sign. There's people right here.
We should talk to them.
I got some tangerines, goldfish, and Chex Mix. Standard Brothers Chex Mix.
Wow. Those were all full of water. This was going to be such a vibrant place out here. I mean, the setting is really beautiful. Mountains as far as you can see in any direction. On a sea, you can see snow in those mountains. It's 90 degrees and I can see snow way up to the north. That's a boat. Wow.
That was literally a yard ornament. A 70s
80s truck, 70s truck, abandoned. This was a greenhouse over here.
I wonder what that was for.
This is crazy.
Someone still lives there.
I'd love to see what it could have been though. This could have been really cool.
But stuff doesn't do that. Fahrenheit 451. It'd have to be pretty hot. That is so weird. And the plaster is like crumpling off the chicken mesh.
Wow. Look at that structure on the right side has been very compromised.
Yeah, for sure. The roof's like sagging down.
It won't last very long.
No.
Although longer than we think. I mean, there's 2x4s and joists and stuff's built decently well. Typical California framing though. Like, what is
Like
with
no
that?
frames.
Yeah, what is that? Why is there a 2x4 put in sideways?
Because the other one would bend.
Is it like earthquake proof?
I have no
I don't
idea.
get it. My dad's house is like that. There's one inside you can see too. Really strange framing. We can see the lake through the house.
Oh yeah.
So what do you think this place is worth? Let's get the Zillow on it. The sign says rough road, and they mean more than just the texture. As we found out on the way here. Everybody hold on to your socks. It says the desert shores. The camera's not really going to pick it up very well, but this road...
55.
This road... Was that air?
Almost.
This road is a legitimate roller coaster. I don't know what they paved it with. The guy doing it must have been on crack or something.
Woo.
I would be pissed if I lived here
Right?
in front of this roller coaster
Woo.
of a road. And it
Goodness.
carries on? No, that was the sign there that
was
says
there.
rough road. So then the road gets really rough. We'll
Yeah.
film that in a minute.
Really
You'll hear
coarse.
the sound.
It's almost dirt.
It's a glorified dirt road.
Yeah.
It's really, really rocky. They pretty much just dumped stones down here. This only lasted like a mile or two. It wasn't real
Yeah,
long.
it's not bad.
Then it gets pretty good. Really, I've been surprised with how good the roads are out here.
This is the worst it's been.
This is by far the worst it's been. The rest of them are good. Hey there, good morning. So I didn't film anything too much on the way back aside from that road. We went back through Borrego Springs, Banner, Julian, Ramona, came into Poway, got back to the house. We were here for a few minutes. Nate headed back up to Orange County. Big thanks to Nate for driving today and proposing this idea. Today was awesome. We left here about probably about 11 o'clock this morning, and we didn't get back till maybe 6:45 or 7, so it was a full day. Pie and Julian, that's like the thing to do in Julian. There's not a whole lot out there. It's just desert, but my God, is it beautiful, especially this time of year with all the rain they've had here in Southern California. It was breathtaking. Got some great photos. Awesome day. We went to Costco this evening. I didn't have an SD card in this camera. It was in the big one, so sorry. We got some bacon and we got some fruit, and we're going to be good now for the rest of the week and the weekend. Those bananas are very green, but in about 3 days they'll look more like that. Which means we'll be eating breakfast tomorrow instead of getting up and heading out into the desert. We also had to hit up Ralph's for a couple small things we didn't want to buy in quantity. And then we went over to Del Mar, actually Cardiff by the Sea, north of Solana, restaurant called Las Olas, right across the road from the ocean, Mexican place. Ate there, came back here, and I went through photos, did some editing, got yesterday's vlog done, everything that I had until this clip in today's vlog. Worked on the article that we'll be publishing to E39 Source maybe tomorrow. It's very comprehensive. Anybody that owns an E39 M5 should be interested in it, so I'm excited to see what the feedback is. I'm sure there'll be lots of constructive criticism because it's a very opinionated, subjective piece, but I look forward to posting it, so look for that today by the time you see this video on E39source.com. With that, I'm going to go sleep, and we'll talk to you guys on Thursday. Good night.